In this video, we're going to talk about indexing your links. This is probably one of the most important things you can learn in this course because this is probably the number one thing the average person who's out there building links is not doing, and that is getting their links indexed. Now, if your links are not indexed, they don't count, because if Google or whatever search engine you're trying to rank on, if they have not indexed the page where your link resides, they don't know it exists. So therefore that link does not count. So you need to make sure that the pages your links are on are getting found by the search engines. The way you do this is you simply build backlinks to your backlink. So if you have a backlink sitting out on a page somewhere, you need to build links to that page to make sure it gets indexed and gets found by Google. Now, you can do it manually, but let's be honest, if you're building hundreds of backlinks, that can be very, very time consuming and something you just do not want to do manually. So there is the option to do it manually. I'm not really even going to go over it. If you want to do it manually, a good way to do it is just use social bookmarking, use blog comments, use just real low quality, easy to get links, and build those links directly to the pages where your links are at to help get them indexed. But again, if you're building even tens of 50, 60 links, but chances are you're going to be building hundreds, it's so time consuming, it's just really tough to do. So what you really want to be doing is automating the process, and of course there's software and services out there that will do it all for you for a very, very low cost amount. And the two top resources that I've found and I've used is Backlinks Indexer and Linklicious. And what they will do is they will go out there and build links to your links to get them found. So let's jump over and take a look. Before I do that, let me just give you an example. So here's just an article I pulled up on eZineArticles.com. So if I just simply copy the URL of that, go over to Google and pop in that URL, you can see that URL has been found. Now let me just modify this so it's a page I know does not exist. And if I click that, you can see there is actually no page that is exactly what I had searched for. So that is how you tell if it's not indexed. So let's jump back over here. So backlinks indexer, what they do is you can kind of see on the picture there, they go out and build a massive amount of links to your backlinks using like Web 2.0 blogs, microblogs, bookmarking services, RSS aggregators. You can see all the different places they go out to get your links backlinked or your links indexed. And if you look here, the basic account, you can pop in 1,500 URLs a month. So you can put in 1,500 links a month, and they will do 50 of those a day. So 30 days in a month, that's 1,500, and that costs you $15. So all you really need to do with Backlinks Indexer is you sign up for an account, you log in, and you just simply copy and paste all your links into their service. You submit them, and they'll go out and build all of these backlinks to your links to help get them indexed. Now they are a very great service. I've used them with pretty good results. Another one that I've recently been using and I actually like a little bit better, let me shrink this a little, is a service called Linklicious. Now what they do, it's a very similar process. You simply upload your links and they will go ahead and work to get them indexed. But what they also do, you can see Google crawls your links and returns trackable data to Linklicious. So Linklicious can actually tell you which links have been indexed, where Backlinks Indexer won't actually tell you. And if we just scroll down here, you can kind of see some of their stats. If I jump back to their home page here, you can see they have a couple options. They have a free version, and then they have the Linklicious Basic, which is only $14.50 a month, and that's the one I would probably use if you're doing a ton amount of links. You can see Linklicious Pro has 50,000 links per day. Probably not going to need that, but the basic is only $14 a month. You can see they actually guarantee crawling by Google. They claim it improves your crawl rate. from 5% up to 100%. And here's just, you can see, you can go on their site and take a look at what they have to offer. So that is something you absolutely must be doing, because again, you don't want to spend all your time and money building these links only not to have them indexed and basically not count. So again, if you're using a service like, for example, Unique Article Wizard, a great service, but I've found that a lot of the articles that they go out and distribute don't get indexed. And in Unique Article Wizard, after you submit an article, you can simply click on it and they will give you a list of the pages your links are on. So you simply just copy that and paste it into Linklicious, and they will go out and make sure those pages are getting indexed. A lot of the other services I recommended throughout the course, Article Marketing Robot will also give you a list of where your links actually are. And you can, again, copy those, paste them, and use. You need to be keeping track as best as possible of everywhere you get a link, so you can put them into a service like this. Again, the great thing about a site like Unique Article Wizard is going to tell you where they are, and you just simply pop them into Linklicious, and they will go ahead and do all of that tedious work for you. Same thing if you do any blog commenting. Every time you leave a comment, make sure you grab that URL. In most cases, blogs do a pretty good job of getting indexed, but again, just to be certain, you want to make sure they're getting indexed. So that is indexing your links. Probably one of the most important things you need to be doing is making sure your links are being found, because that's the only way that they're going to count. Another added benefit is they're going out and building links to your links, so it does increase the power of that link you have, because they're building links to the page where your link is on. So that page becomes more powerful, it makes your link more powerful as well. So just, all around something you need to be doing, and a very good tool to help increase your SEO efforts.